today's video is going to be a get ready with me video. I already have a morning routine on my channel, so basically this video is just kind of more of a slowed down, detailed version of how I do my hair and makeup pretty much almost every day. This one's super highly requested, so I really hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. Okay, so starting off fresh-faced, of course. The thing that I like to moisturize my face with is definitely coconut oil. I just take a little bit of this, warm it up in my hands, and rub it all over my face. It feels so good. And then while that's kind of sitting, I work on my eyes. I've been doing my eye makeup first before my face makeup recently. I don't know why, I just prefer it now. So I start off with an eye primer. The one I'm using is Nars. And then I go in with just kind of like a shimmery champagne or a shimmery gold color. It really doesn't matter. I always kind of stick with like a shimmery, like light beige color though. And then I always go in with a big fluffy brush and kind of like a matte soft brown color into my crease for a little bit of dimension. I'm going to be listing all the products I use, by the way, in the description box. And then for eyeliner, I only tightline my top waterline. I don't really do top eyeliner anymore. I just found I like it this way, plus it's a lot quicker. And then I go in and curl my lashes, and then I start mascara. So you guys know my favorite is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And if you guys saw this in my beauty hacks video, but I always comb downwards on my lashes first and then upwards. I just found it gives me the most length, and I just like what it does. So after that, I go in with more of a dense brush. This one is by Lancome, and I go in and just kind of make sure they're nice and full and thick because I like my lashes to stand out in my eye makeup look. And then it's time for brows. So I go in with a spoolie brush and I basically just brush out my brows. I brush them upwards and then down. My brows are really crazy. So the thing that I found that I love using is the Anastasia Brow Duo kit. I like the wax part of it because it just kind of like sets my brows down and doesn't make them stray all over the place. So that's what I like using, and then I always comb them out afterwards for more of a natural look. Now moving on to the face makeup, I start off by priming my face with the Benefit POREfessional primer. Been using this stuff for years and I love it. So I rub that all over my face, focusing on my T-zone. And then you guys know my holy grail foundation is the Makeup Forever HD. And I go in that with a beauty blender sponge because it's like the best way to apply foundation. You can control how much product goes on your face, and I just think it always looks super airbrushed and nice. So I just go in there and I just kind of like, you know how this stuff works. For my under eye concealer, I love the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Again, I've been using this stuff for so long. The best technique to apply it, since it is a thicker concealer, is to put a little bit on the back of your hand first, then use your beauty blender to kind of blend that into your eyes, or underneath your eyes. And then my new favorite like spot concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. So I kind of put that where you would normally put concealer, kind of on my T-zone, but then any blemishes I have, I really like it. It blends awesomely. And then I go in, of course, with the beauty blender, and I just kind of blend that all together so it kind of, you know, looks super nice. I don't know, but it's my favorite combo so far, so I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. Now I found that it's super important to set your concealer. So what I'm using is the Mercier Illuminizer powder, it's something like that, and I basically just take the beauty blender and I place that where I put the concealer, so underneath my eyes and on my T-zone, and then all over my face. To set everything else, I just go in with the translucent pressed powder, and it just kind of mattifies everything. And then for a bronzer, my favorite is a Becca Duo. It's like a bronzer and highlighter, but it's lasted me so long and I love it. So I do the typical 3B where you do the kissy face and put it underneath your cheekbones, on the top of your hairline, underneath your jawbone, and a little bit on my nose. Just kind of gives you that bronzy glow, but I found that it looks super natural and not like a really harsh contour, so I love that. And then of course I just go in with like a smaller brush and pick up the highlighter in that Becca Duo thing, and I put that on the top of my cheekbones, my brow bone, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. For blush, I always use Maybelline just because they have a lot of colors, so I'm just taking this mauvey pink color and I'm placing that, of course, on my cheekbones. Now I can't forget to balance out my eye makeup look, so I just go in with a pencil brush and I pick up a little bit of that matte brown and place it underneath my lower lash line. And then of course I go in and put mascara on my bottom lashes. For my lips, I always go in for a lip liner. I just think it lasts a lot longer and I love what it looks like when it's done. So this one I'm going in with a L'Oreal lip liner. I just started using it. I kind of found it as a dupe for my Urban Decay Naked 2. I always run out of that thing, so I'm loving that I'm finding like drugstore dupes, and this one is one of my favorites. Okay, so now moving on to my hair. I always get questions about it, so here it goes. The first thing that I like to do is put in some sort of leave-in conditioner or a heat protectant, aka both. So I just use the New Me White Truffle leave-in conditioner, and I put it in my hands and spread it all over my hair, and then I go in with a brush and brush it out just to make sure it evenly distributes, but it also makes curling my hair a lot easier. So you guys know that my favorite way to curl my hair is these kind of loose, wavy, beachy waves. So how I achieve that is always through a curling wand. I've been using New Me for years, but I just started using this New Me Titan. It's a 3-in-1 curling wand, and it has a bunch of different barrels, which is super cool because you can get a bunch of different hairstyles from it. My favorite is the middle one, which I believe is the 25mm. It just gives the perfect curl to kind of have those like loose waves at the end when you comb it out, which you guys will see. But I love it because this thing heats up super fast. It curls really quick, which is awesome because I hate spending time on my hair that, you know, when it takes too long, you just want it to be done. So this one is super efficient. I love it. So if you are at all interested in the curling iron, there'll be a link in the description box below, and I also have a coupon code for over 60% off, and that is Test 2016. So yeah, pretty cool. So like I said, I just kind of take sections of hair and I wrap it around the barrel. If I'm in a hurry or need a little bit, I don't have enough time, I will just kind of let it fall. But if I want it to be a little bit more full, I will catch the curl. But this curling iron is awesome on hard to curl hair. It just depends on like the hairstyle you want. You can go for looser, more chill waves, or you can go like Victoria's Secret full waves. So it just kind of depends. And this clip is in real-time motion, so you can see how long I hold it on the barrel. It's only for like 4 seconds. Grab the curl and kind of let it fall, and that's pretty much it. So once I've curled my whole head, I wait for it to cool off, and then I use my handy dandy fingers and I comb through the waves just to kind of like wave it together, make it a little bit more casual, not so uniform. But you really want to make sure that you do this when your hair is cooled off, because otherwise all the curls will just kind of come out. So you want to let them set a little bit. So I do that on both sides, and then I go in with a texturizing spray and I spray all over because I like it super messy. And yeah, you guys know that about me. So I go in with the texturizing spray and the hairspray, and it turns out just the way I want it, and I love it. So that is my entire get ready with me process from makeup to hair. I really hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!